Hey guys, Austin Maliolo here in the Hand Plan Studio, breaking down a few ways to scale the L-sit. Now, from an equipment perspective, the L-sit can be challenging, and from a fitness perspective and capacity perspective, it can be even more challenging. So here are some fun, very accessible ways for us to work on the L-sit just on the ground. So we're on the ground here, and we have a few things that we can start to play with. We're just here, we have no objects, and what we can start to think about is sitting up straight, hands on the ground, almost fingertips, and what you'll do is you'll pull your feet off the ground and count, keeping the legs straight, 1, 2, 3, so on and so forth. Now, that is absolutely challenging. That's really hard. So we can scale by sitting back a little bit, and it makes it a little easier. And that's going to be a bit of a counterbalance. So RX would be shoulders in front of the hip crease. Much harder. Leaning back is a good scaling option, and leaning further back right there. Now, if that's too much for the athletes, what we then can do is lean back and get a little knee bend right here. Leaning back and holding. Again, it doesn't look like much, but it absolutely is. So again, bending the knees. Now, if you want to have an intermediary between knees bent and legs straight, we can always do one leg out, and then we can rotate. Again, the further we come forward, the harder it is. So finding this position here and those fingers on the ground will act as a nice little counterbalance for your athletes. So again, some simple stuff here, but really goes a long way if we don't have a lot of equipment, but more importantly, we can start to progress our athletes. Now, to add a last little layer, just put something under the feet. Lift your feet up onto the plate, so you can put a plate on the ground, and they have to lift their feet not only off the ground, but over that plate. It's a great way to add a little bit of a challenge for your athletes and something that is a little more measurable. So guys, work hard and have fun with these L-sit variations.